Okay, yeah, it's the new year. It's 2026. Everybody, welcome to Game Set Live. Let's do this thing. And chicken wing, maybe, sort of. Yeah. All right. Episode 137. First episode this year. Hope everybody had a good holidays. Hope everybody had an enjoyable and safe New Year's. Uh, yeah, got a lot of stuff to get into. Uh, Mr. Drawn TJ. Yes, we do. We do. We got a lot of stuff. Actually, this I may be blowing smoke. I don't know, but we'll get to that. Yeah.
Someone's
Well,
already.
there's not much in the news. I think Thember forgot shortly before Christmas. That,
I mean, he's not what the
oh, all right. Sorry, my bad.
Denver needed a
Um,
little bit of a break.
like Bob say, if you had one job is to find the content.
Nah, we,
So
we
no,
appreciate
God,
you, Thember. You're an awesome dude.
but hey, TJ, bro, how you been? What you been playing? Tell us about the holidays. What kind of crazy stuff did you get into on New Year's Eve? Yeah, dying to
Yeah,
know.
like my Christmas break was really good. I mean, it was 9 days off, so I spent time with my sister and spent time with family. It was nice seeing my grandpa and spending time with him. He's getting older, so it's really nice to see him and spend time with him. We just had drinks and we just watched Christmas movies and just enjoyed time, like just relaxing. It was really nice. Watched football games, and then when it came to New Year's, I went over to my friend's house, got a little bit drunk, and then just played Guitar Hero. My friend had an Xbox 360, so he pulled that out and we played Guitar Hero for a while.
Mhm.
And then he wanted to play Rock Band, so he swapped over to Rock Band. So he pulled out his Xbox Series X, and then we played that for a while. Then we played Mario Kart, and then after that, I went home, and it was foggy as hell. And I have a tinted windshield, so it's dark, and people were also lighting off fireworks, so there was also smoke in the air, so you can't see anything. But I drove home just fine though, and then the next day I just relaxed.
Thought you're getting
And
ready to tell us that you took care of that reindeer's brother after Grandma got done with the.
Okay, so let me
yeah,
confirm this here. You just said live right now that you decided to drink and drive afterwards.
yeah, but I was drinking at
Ladies and
five
gentlemen,
o'clock.
this is a non-responsible man. Do not trust him. Whenever you can see him, just beat him on sight.
I started
Okay, but
drinking at
he's a
5. I went over. That's why I asked you guys if we were doing a show because I went over at 5, started drinking, and then I stopped at like 7, and then I didn't go home until like 2 in the morning. So by then I was sober. I didn't have much to drink. I only had like a double, so it
A
wasn't that. It
double.
wasn't that much.
What is a double to
what
you?
is
Is that
a,
two
So
glasses?
so a double is
a
like 3 shots
double of
of
500
vodka
milliliters?
mixed with 7
Yeah,
Up. So yeah.
Ah,
I mean,
okay.
if I drink 2 liters, it's a double of one, so it's not that bad. Am I right?
No, of course not.
No, but
It's
and
not
then I
that
just been
bad.
playing Silent Hill 2 the remake. I'm stuck. I'm trying to get further into it, but I think I'm missing a piece that I don't know where to go, so I got stuck. So I have to keep on trying to get further. And I've been playing Path of Exile 2 because they released the druid character, so I've been playing that. But
Ah,
otherwise, yeah, good holidays so far. It was relaxing. I caught up on games and spent time with family pretty much. I'm pretty sure you guys did the same thing.
oh, Thember. Sorry. He started 2026 broke. He lost his YouTube premium. I'm sorry, dude.
Oh,
I haven't watched an ad in over 6 years. I can't
sorry to hear
get
that,
regular.
Timber. You know
I
what?
can't get.
Shit
Hey,
happens. I mean, life is not sunshine and rainbows. If it was, then you know what? We'd all be millionaires, and we wouldn't. We could just do podcasting every day, and it wouldn't be a problem.
then we would
We could
definitely
do it
run out of
every
stuff
day.
to
We
talk
wouldn't have to
about.
worry about a schedule.
Brother, all I can tell you is that better times will always be ahead.
Yeah,
There will be a moment where better times will come. Like, of course, losing YouTube Premium is not such a like serious thing. It can always be worse, but like I'm pretty sure that soon enough things are going to be better, and then you will get to recover that for sure, my man.
you know what?
It would break me if I lost my YouTube Premium. I would stop watching YouTube because I hate ads. I don't even watch
Yeah,
stuff
I do
live. I
too.
will wait. I'll wait until I have 30 minutes of fast forward time, and then I'll start watching it.
You hate
Hey,
ads? You hate ads? Okay, so I'm really sorry then. But by the way, guys, to everyone who wishes to know, this video is sponsored by. No, just kidding.
Yeah,
wow, no,
Just go with that.
but Timber,
so
it's gonna be
wrong.
okay, dude. Something bad happened, but you know what? Later down the road, something's gonna reward you in a good way, and it's gonna be something that you won't expect. So just
God
always
bless.
look positive, dude.
God bless, my
What's
man.
the Brazino?
What? What?
Especially now, there's the Brazino ad on YouTube. LOL.
The Brazino.
I don't know.
What the fuck is that?
I don't.
I can like
I don't
honestly.
know because I don't
Is the
see ads on
Brazino? Is
YouTube.
that your all's like? Is that the Brazilian version of Braziers? Like,
No. What the? Oh my lord! What the fuck, Fember? What the hell is Brazino?
uh,
I'm really. I'm. Oh
I
my
am.
lord!
He's piqued my interest too. On that note, Fabio, sir,
No, no,
being back.
Fember. I have no idea. Sorry about that. Like, I really have no idea what the hell is Brazino. Really sorry there. Well, I'm doing great. Thank you very much. Like, I just had a really nice Christmas with family. Like, we just spent some time together, had a really nice dinner. Like, our dinner at Christmas is equivalent to the dinner that you guys usually have on the Thanksgiving day. So, like, it comes down to like everything all together there. And on New Year, just spend some time with the family. I love beer. Never want to like like drunk. Been playing games as well. Been playing some Baldur's Gate 3. I've been playing Forza Motorsports. I've been playing Doom the Dark Age. And I've been also being a Wars of the Fallen.
Bob has been playing. I played Raccoon and a Chicken. I think is that what it was called, Paul? Congratulations, Paul got his PAX East press credentials approved.
Nice. There we go.
You lucky bastard.
I thought you were gonna
All the
mention
things
this
I don't-
game.
Oh well, no, that's coming up. This is
Because you told me how long you've been playing it.
this is called The Last Caretaker. It is a single player survival adventure game. It's crafting and survival. The human race is no more on the planet Earth, and the planet is just a big ocean, pretty much.
And you're the only asshole who who lives there.
No, as you can see on screen, I am a robot.
You're a robot. Okay, okay.
I am a robot, and I'm the only active robot because I come across all these other robots in the game that they're dead. They're just laying there. And
Are you Wally?
No, I may be Wally. But you can take these robots and you can you can take them apart, put them in your scrap refiner, and get the components out of them in order to make turbines and solar panels. And you've got this ship right here that I'm in, and it's your safe haven in this world. And you're going, and your job is to bring back humanity. And so you have to get these seeds, these human seeds, and then you're supposed to put them in a rocket ship and send them to space. And this game came out in early access on Steam on November the 6th. I have 55 hours in this game.
Tell them about the recycler.
Yeah, well, the recycle. You've got these as you can
I'm
see,
already
you're getting
hooked.
ready. You're getting ready to see on screen that you can take these everything that you've collected. You can either break them down with your tool, or if they're right there, like on the dock of whatever location I've pulled my boat up to and anchored next to. It's just very enjoyable for me to pick things up and throw them in the scrap refiner instead of just breaking them down and then bringing the scraps back and putting them in the scrap refiner. Yeah, it's just it's enjoyable to do that. I know it's like me. Everybody made fun of me when I played Starfield. I would literally pick up every single cup
Everything.
and plate and fork, and I would sell every bit of it. And I kept telling everybody, yes, that's it, Paul. Ultimate Sheep Raccoon. I was playing that with him and his friends, their group, Saturday night. I didn't win at all. I came close once. But yeah. See? I just picked the robot up and threw him in there. Wasn't that enjoyable just to watch?
Yep.
Think of
Now
how
he's a little package.
Yeah, now he's all these components. You get aluminum, gold, plastic, fabric, iron, and you use all these in your fabricator, and you fabricate you can fabricate your guns, your ammo, their power cables to hook stuff up. Yeah, that cone called me a name right there, so I thought I would take it out with my gun.
Mm-hmm.
But the cones, you pick them up and you get plastic out of them. It's just, it's right up my alley. It's a first-person survival crafting game.
So it's an educative game for the kids to know how to recycle. If any, at any moment, if they want, they just throw it on the grinder, whatever the
Yep.
fuck they want, and that's it.
I get my materials, I come back here, I put them in there, and as long as your containers are in close proximity to your recycler, I mean your fabricator, you put them in here, and you don't have to ever look at them again. Your recycler will tell you whether or not you have enough. And recently found out. I thought it was like going to be, because so many games come to Steam, and it's the developer that made it is called. You know what? I can't think of it. It's made by Channel 37. The developer is called Channel 37, and they also published it themselves. I looked them up, and it does say that it is coming to PS5 and Xbox Series X and S in 2026 sometime.
Nice, nice, nice.
Oh my goodness. I may have to play through all this again.
Oh Lord. I mean, you know how it is. Usually those types of games do have a co-op element. So if they implement co-op on this, yeah, might be worth checking out.
Yeah, it's $34.99 right now on Steam in early access. And I haven't found anything about the game that tells me that it is an early access game. I mean, it's polished. Everything looks really good. I'm running this at 1440p, DLSS set to quality, frame gen turned on. Everything is set to ultra. Oh no, everything is set to epic settings. So I captured this at 720 though for this stream. But it looks great. It plays great. It came out of the gate with full gamepad support. It works really well with my Turtle Beach Xbox controller that I've got plugged into my PC. It is an amazing, phenomenal game. I can't wait for everybody on console to experience it. I know people just have a stigma about PC gaming. It's not what it used to be. Things are pretty much set up for you automatically now when you start a game up. If you think you can push things farther or you want a different aspect out of the performance, you can change it if you want, but you don't have to do anything. So, other than that, let's see. Christmas, we did Christmas morning here with my parents came over and the kids opened presents. And then
Nice.
we had a dinner here that my wife cooked. It was delicious. We had a honey ham.
How many
Uh,
chickens you killed?
we don't eat chickens for Christmas. No,
What?
no. They get the leftover ham though. Chickens love it.
Ah,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
Now I see why the pigs give the chickens dirty looks on the farm.
I mean, you're telling me that you make your okay, fair enough. Fair enough. You feed
Oh no,
your
no.
chickens pig. Okay, nice, nice.
Yeah.
I mean, the moment a virus ends up infecting the chickens and they become aggressive, you know the first one. Those who
Oh
are
my
going to
god.
die, right?
I think it would get us first, wouldn't it? Because we ate it first. So viral chickens would be the less of my trouble. It would be the rest of my family trying to eat me, right?
I mean, it depends. In Zombieland, it started with the cows, and then the infected meat that was digested by human beings caused the zombie apocalypse. So I don't know.
Oh, oh no, I don't
I
buy
have
it. I
and
don't
I
buy it.
have no idea where I am trying to go with this. So let's just move on. Just
Yeah, and then Christmas Day we went over to her parents and they had even more presents and we ate even more ham and and yeah,
okay.
I was I think I gained 5 pounds just over the holidays. It was crazy.
It's called as my friend. You don't gain any weight. It doesn't count.
Oh, okay. So holiday weight gain doesn't count.
Yeah,
It's
it's
expected.
actually it doesn't count. Like you are just you can eat anything you want. You are not going to gain any pounds whatsoever. This is science. I have a master's. Okay, I can. You can trust me.
Oh, okay. Works for me. Yeah. And then New Year's, we really stopped doing New Year's like shortly after the kids were born. We just didn't go out and do that stuff anymore. We stay home. And as soon as the kids were old enough to really understand what New Year's were, well, then they were part of New Year's, and we just did things here at the house. We watched the ball drop. I get some shrimp cocktails and uh, some snack platters, and the kids they toast with sparkling juice. Me and the wife have a glass of champagne and watch the ball drop and count down and shake change, for more money in the new year. Good times. Yeah,
How old are your twin daughters there?
15.
15. I have no idea how it works for kids at that age nowadays, but wouldn't they be into like going to a friend's house to spend the evening with them or
I mean, possibly, but they've never mentioned, and they're pretty open about what they want to
yeah,
do.
yeah, so fair enough.
They
Enough.
they've
Enough.
never mentioned that would be something they wanted to do.
Hmm.
But we wouldn't have a problem with it if they did. I
Of
would
course.
understand. The day will come, and we will just soak up as much of their time as they're willing to give us.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well said. So what
Well
do we
said.
have tonight? What do we have tonight?
Oh. Well, kind of was wondering. Yeah. Oh no. Right, Paul. Pigs will eat anything, but these were chickens eating ham. Mm. All right. Well, so Thimber has let us know that Master Chief is back on Fortnite, and he's only got 1,000 V bucks. He can't get him, and he's sad about it. And Fabio is having internet issues. He was botting earlier.
The fuck? No idea what happened.
I don't know, but you were botting earlier in the stream. I wasn't gonna say anything because I didn't want to hurt your feelings. So yeah, I know
It
how
doesn't.
sensitive you can be.
Uh, What?
Yeah, you can be get really sensitive. We got it, but we got it when we're around you, Fabio. We feel like we have to talk and walk on eggshells because we never know what's going to offend you and whatnot. Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't supposed. TJ, I wasn't supposed to say that on air, was I? Damn.
No, you're okay.
I'm feeling offended by that. I'm feeling offended by that just right now. Okay, just put out that.
You know I'm joking.
Fuck you, cunt. No, just kidding.
Damn.
Just like that. Just being extremely aggressive for no reason whatsoever.
Oh. So, I'm going to start out the show tonight by talking about, well, if you've seen the thumbnail for the show, are the consumers going to? Well, it's just a picture of the last caretaker, and then at the bottom I say, are the consumers going to survive what a lot of people are calling Ramageddon? Right. It's actually kind of catchy. I sold a video card to somebody on Facebook Marketplace, and when he came and picked up, he called it Ramageddon, and I've never heard that. I hadn't heard the term before, but it's kind of catchy. I like it. I thought I'd use it.
It's a good term, actually.
We are in the middle of Ramageddon, and prices are getting crazy. Samsung is unfortunately looks like they are going to be doing the same thing that Micron's doing. They're turning their priorities towards AI, and consumers are just screwed, and it sucks.
Pretty much.
It's horrible.
Pretty much.
I mean, everything from, believe it or not, I don't know about the dishwashers, but your washing machines, your refrigerators, your TVs, your radios, it's all got. The only thing I don't agree with is the GPUs. This Ramageddon shouldn't have anything to do with GPUs because VRAM and DRAM, they're different. Okay, one is about latency and speed, and the difference between that and VRAM is designed to handle large chunks of textures at once. AI is not using VRAM. AI, they're using the GPUs, the CUDA cores and everything, and NVIDIA's GPUs. They're using those, but they're not using RAM. It's different. DDR is different than GDDR. AI is not using GDDR. It's not beneficial to AI for GDDR because of the latency. It's just not. So video card prices going up because of the RAM prices, I call BS. They're gonna use that excuse to make some money.
I mean, honestly, as per usual, like the name of the game is always money, and literally all they are trying to do is trying to get more and more money. But as you can see, like when it comes to technology, as well as we are seeing this more and more on the video gaming industry, they are not trying to hide it anymore. That okay, we're going to try to explore more out of your out of your um innocence, in terms of like not noticing that we are just trying to make a cash grab and just trying to make a lot of fucking money on the short term. And that's it. Things are going to be expensive, not because of market reasons, but basically because, yeah, I think we deserve more and more money, right? It's not as if they already had a ton, but it's sad. It's sad. And like when it comes to what you were saying previously, if people are going to be fucked by that, like in terms of the gaming space, I think that more and more we are walking into probably a brand new crash of video games, considering with how high priced everything is going to be. Like things are already really pricey, and there's some people who are still okay with paying for the stuff. There's a ton of people who aren't, and the tendency that we are seeing is that it's going to be more and more expensive. So when is it going to be the final straw for people to actually now say no, I can buy this?
But you know, the people, all it takes is some people to pay it, and they won't even notice that the others that aren't
Hmm.
because of
Yep.
the increase. Like, oh well, they'll break down sooner or later.
Yeah, because what other options do they have? Any other competitors are going to try to follow what is the market standard in order to not like pay more to gain less. So that's the pretty shitty situation that we are dealing with, everyone.
Yeah,
I have no idea how it's going to be with everything else, but like when it comes to video games, it's not just simply start gathering money in order for you to buy the next console. No, because it's not everyone who is willing to pay the amount of money that the consoles are going to be on the future generations and be okay with it. They're probably going to be paying for buying their consoles like 5 years later into the generation, hoping for a price drop
and what sucks
or
is that what sucks is that the Xbox is supposed to have more VRAM and system RAM than the PS6, so it's going to see an even larger increase, which it was going to be more expensive anyway to start
hmm
out, and so it's just going to see a larger increase. So you may see the PS6 come out at the price close to the price that the Xbox Magnus was going to come out at, and the Xbox Magnus will come out at $1,200 to $1,500. It's just, ugh,
that's just absurd. It's
I know.
that's completely ridiculous. And it's not just a situation of, but the payoff you see, it compensates for the no, it doesn't. It doesn't. No, 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 it does not. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Like companies,
it's sad.
honestly, I think the business is trying to like becoming will start to become impossible the moment we are seeing companies literally trying to shift what always worked, which is you sell a fucking console for a loss and you make your profit on games. That's how it goes.
Well, it's
But you
always been.
see, they are going to be losing a bit of money for if they sell it for 1,200 because it costs them more than that to make the damn thing. Ah, fuck off!
Damn,
Fuck
don't
off!
sugarcoat
Come
it.
on now. Ah, I don't care. Like honestly, too. There's all types of people that are gonna try to defend this, and like if you are able to buy the console day one, like if it is released at 1,200, like more power to you, of course. God bless you, and I hope you continue to thrive like that. Like good on you. I hope you enjoy it, but like for the majority of people, this is just absurd, I think. Well, I thought the same thing of the fucking PlayStation 5 Pro, and that thing was literally
Yep.
like a bestseller, or the ROG Ally Xbox handhelds. Like, I thought, for fuck's sake, $1,000 for this? No, how is this going to be successful? And then everyone bought it. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, you guys actually have infinite amount of money. I think I'm the only one who has a limit
Yeah. Well,
when it comes.
Boba Fett Gaming in the chat says he brings up a good point. It.
Hmm.
I mean, people are going to pay for when GTA 6 comes out. People are going to pay to play that game the best it can be played, and we know we're not going to see 60 frames on current consoles, even though it's possible. It's possible. Remember, we were told for 7 years that the reason we couldn't do 60 frames was because of the CPU, because of the old Jaguar CPU. And now we got a Zen 2 CPU. Yes, I know the consoles came out 7 days before Zen 3 was released. And now Zen 3 is the standard, but still, it's capable. Quit pushing. I hate when developers they push these games to run like 1800p or 1900p.
With
What was
upscale
wrong with
1080.
1440 checkerboard? There was nothing wrong with that, and you could get your 60 frames. Give me a break. It's just, I don't know. It's like they're taking their selling points too far. You remember how 4K used to be the selling point? Oh, 4K, yay! What about frames per second? I thought that was the new thing. Resolution's dead. People that game don't care about resolution anymore.
I mean, you remember like when we were seeing like on I think it was both on the Series X and the PlayStation 5 box saying 8K, it can be go up to 8K resolution, and everybody thought that's a lie. Like, since the release of the fucking consoles, everybody thought either that's a lie or I just don't give a fuck because I don't have a monitor that is going to be doing that,
Right.
and I don't need I don't need one.
If you watch these 4K HDR videos on YouTube, and it's like, how can anything look any better than that? I already feel like the creatures, the animals, and the people are going to walk out of my 65-inch television and shake my hand, or eat me to death. That it doesn't get any more lifelike than it already is at 4K. Just stop.
I think it is literally the same perception that at least like some people have, even when it comes to performance, where, for example, when you go from 30 FPS to 60 FPS, you feel the difference. You truly feel the difference. Of course, you may not notice when from 60 dips down to 40 or to 50. That's all right. But like when you go from 30 to a higher frame rate, you feel that all right. But when you go from 60 to 120, some people don't feel a difference. They say, okay, that's not such a huge deal actually. So I think it comes down to the same situation from, okay, from 4040p or 1080p to 4K. That's perceptible. That's a huge difference. But from 4K to 8K, maybe you are not going to notice that much.
I'm going
Maybe
to be
I'm
honest
just
with
fucking
you. I
spec.
don't notice it like this game on screen, The Last Caretaker. I'm playing it at 1440p Ultra. All the settings are on Epic. I'm using DLSS quality, and I'm getting on average 90 frames a second. Sometimes when I'm like down here in the ship, I'll see it hit 110. But I'm playing on a VRR display. I don't even know. I mean,
I mean, when you go from 110 to 90, do you feel any difference?
uh, no,
So, or when you go from 90 to below that, but still at least at 60, do you feel any difference?
maybe. I mean, if I
Hmm.
don't know. I mean, well, in VR, I've heard that you can. I don't personally have
Hmm.
a VR headset. I'm planning on getting a Steam frame when it comes out. Uh, but from 60 to 90 in VR, I've heard there's a big difference there.
I imagine so, especially because you are like literally like we say that video games you are into that situation with VR you are even more because you just are looking at it way with way more detail and experiencing way more into it than just with the controller. I can understand that, but and I can understand that people that are played on their PCs for a really long time and are used to really high settings that okay they are going to notice a difference, but I think that for console players that only play on console it might not be that much of a difference from 60 to 120 and so on. But again, that's just what I'm thinking. I'm not a I'm not technical at the subject. Just go on, Bob. Call your friend. Oh no, it's Alex, and we'll see how it goes.
That's not my friend.
That's
Oh, look,
almost.
look, look. What we got here.
Oh no, it's Alex. He has joined us.
No.
By the way, Drone DJ has died. He's just really quiet. He has a black screen
Really?
and he's not saying nothing.
Yeah.
Really. Where are you? Ah, there we go.
There we
are.
go.
How you doing, Paul? How you doing,
Good.
my man?
Hey,
For
Paul, how's it going?
Good. For some reason, when I
Oh.
came into the call, it canceled out my audio settings to none and none. I'm like, really? Okay. Well.
No, it happens.
We actually heard your really. So it
What's
was
up,
working.
Paul?
Yep. So
TJ's alive.
He is. Oh my lord.
I joined because DJ hadn't been saying anything. I thought maybe you might like a third voice in here. I thought maybe DJ had died or something.
You wanna
Nah, I'm still
you wanna
here.
be our DJ right
I'm
now?
just eating some
Bob,
roast.
just just exchange their names right now. Put Drawn TJ on polls and polls on Drawn TJ, and just that's it.
I don't have control over that. Mm-mm.
Ah, see,
No.
what a host.
Oh, and I'm just mad now because you just said you stole the video card, and if it's better than the one I have, I'm going to be mad that you didn't hit me up. I'm
I
just
sold
saying.
I sold my 4070 Ti Super.
Oh, see, and I have a 4060. I would have taken that 4070 Ti. So
Did you have the $750 I sold it for?
I could have come up with it. Yes.
Now I feel bad.
How much memory did it have on it?
16 gigs.
Yep, you should definitely feel bad because that's exactly what I'm looking for right there, and that's why. Because my mine only has 8, and I want 16 because there's there's some mods for StarCraft for Starfield that make it all the Star Wars stuff, but they
Oh,
said
crap.
the card has to have 16, and
Sorry.
it's on Steam only. And so I would have had to invest another $80 to get that. But apparently they've done everything: the voices, the graphics, the storyline, everything is turned to Star Wars. They did a hell of a job from what I'm reading, and I want to check it out. But I am
Oh,
going to
well.
PAX, so there is that bit of good news. So,
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
and
Definitely.
you said you might be going too. So,
I'm still waiting to see whether or not anything it all pans out.
ah,
Maybe not.
I
Maybe
hope
not.
so though. It'd be fun if you do.
So you're going to PAX East or West?
East.
West was West is
West-
later in the year,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, West is in the fall. East is in the spring. West is in the fall.
So West is what, in Seattle?
Yeah.
Yep. And
Oh, that's
East
only
is in Boston.
That's 5 hours from me. You could just drive there.
Yeah, this game I'm playing right now. I think I can see that small number on the screen because of how small. I'm using 11 gigs, 11 and a half gigs of VRAM right now to play this at 1440p ultra or epic settings with DLSS on. So, yeah.
With fake frames, as Lemon would say, fake frames.
No, well, yeah, I do think I have 1x frame gen on. It's just
Yeah.
one extra frame. I'll use that. You can't even feel the latency from one extra frame.
No.
That's at 3 times, and then Nvidia come out and said there's 6 times. You're gonna have 5 times and 6 times the fake frames, and I don't know. I watched a video earlier on YouTube of Linus Tech Tips, who was doing. He did a demo of the 6 times frame gen. It's heavily using AI to
Yeah.
really like predict things, and I don't know. He said he couldn't tell a difference. They had them right next to each
Yeah.
other. He couldn't tell when the frame gen was turning on because they've got it set where you can use this 6 times frame gen in new DLS 4.5, which you can get it right now in early access if you go into your NVIDIA setting or your
Yeah.
NVIDIA app on your PC and you tell it that you want to be an early adopter of new things, or you can wait till January the 13th like everybody else and get 4.5 then.
Yeah.
But in 4.5, you can set your frame gen to auto
Yeah.
so that it only throws in an extra frame when you need it to keep you where you have the frame rate set at.
Now
Which-
that's interesting. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. But anyway, Linus had it set up to where he had it set to like 80 frames when he was in like at still, but when he got into like action and stuff, he had it set to go up to 120, and he couldn't tell the difference when frame gen kicked in and when it didn't. Which, I mean, at 80 to 120, it's like,
Yeah.
come on now.
And I think a lot of it's going to come down to how fast it can. I mean, it's all it's going to come down to. And as much as some people are kicking and screaming against it, I hate to say AI and that kind of frame gen thing is where we're going.
Yeah.
Any of the cards after the 5,000 class and up for NVIDIA, that's what they're going to have. You know, and so at some point, even if you're like Lemon saying, I'm not upgrading, at some point in the future, you're going to have to. And you're not going to have an option. Or you're going to stop playing games and stuff. You know, like whatever.
You can kick and scream all you want, but it's going to happen.
Yep.
You know, there's a lot of
Unfortunately.
things that happen that we all don't like, but, you know, we have no control
Yep.
over it.
Yeah, of course.
You and me both, Boba. I was hoping Xbox would go back to NVIDIA as well.
Yeah, so was I, actually.
Get off this. I mean, the first 2 consoles were NVIDIA, and then they went with the AMD APU, and it was like, I don't know. There's just no. It's all parity now. I mean, everybody's running the same hardware basically.
I mean, it's because I think it comes down to what, for example, the backlash that Xbox was receiving previously from of the Xbox One generation, where everyone was like complaining that the Xbox One was underpowered compared to the PlayStation 4 because the PlayStation 4 was capable of 1080p and while the Xbox One was 720 to 900p. Of course, we don't care about the resolution right now, but still, like, I think that they are going for the same company to make their hardware because they don't want to be behind.
Actually, at this
That-
point, I think it's more that AMD is still offering the better pricing. You know,
Maybe.
because that's what like you said earlier, that's what it comes down to in the end is money. They don't
Yeah.
care that they care about because whenever the contract's about to be up, they reach out to AMD and they reach out to Nvidia and say, okay, what can you do for us now? And so far, AMD's been winning that fight. You know.
Yeah, you're
Maybe.
right, BFG. It was just the original OG Xbox that was NVIDIA. They went to the APU in the 360, and their first soiree into APUs. They had that whole red ring of death because of the clips not cooling the CPU. The heatsink was raising off of the APU, and yeah,
You had to wrap
That's
your
right.
console in a towel.
hey, I did that. I got an extra week out of my OG 360, the white one.
By putting it in a sauna? Yeah, that.
Yes, wrapping it in a towel and letting it cook itself.
Isn't
Right.
that funny? You needed a towel to like cool it down, but then you could use the PlayStation 3 as a George Foreman grill, and it could literally
Yeah.
like heat up your damn house.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one console shut itself down because of heat. The other one kept you warm. It didn't care how hot it got, apparently.
I remember when I used to play GTA with people online that were playing on PlayStation, they would. I always heard in their mics, I heard the fan like spooling up, and I'm like, dude, do you have your AC on? And he's like, no, it's my PlayStation 3. I'm like, God damn, it sounds like a 757 taking off.
Now that was also the Black 360 Elite had the jet engines from hell.
Yeah, that one did too.
I called mine an SR-71 Blackbird when it would start doing that. It's like because it would, man. That fan was loud. It was.
Yeah, it didn't like COD and it didn't like GTA. That's for damn sure. It really hated those two games.
I was gonna say I dealt with 4 of those red rings between my machines and a couple other friends. So
I had 2 of them. I they were really good about it. I mean, I didn't pay a dime.
Nope.
And I was without a console for I think 14 days. Tops.
Yeah, I had the Xbox 360 original, and then I had the arcade. I had the Pro, and then I had the black one too. But
I wish I still had the black one. I think that was my favorite.
I didn't have any red rings of death, luckily. But yeah,
I did.
It's crazy.
And then as soon as the Slim came out, the Slim fixed everything.
Oh, that's a beautiful console. I still like it.
Gears of War edition, right here.
Yeah.
Ah!
God, that's one thing we should talk about. Where in the hell are the limited edition consoles? We used to get them all the time. Now we don't get them at all.
Well, I mean,
it's
no.
super
Now
rare.
they only make 1 or 2, and the only way to win them is through
I'm not
contest.
talking about like paint. I'm talking about like the cool ones with the sounds and with the actual design, like the Halo Reach Xbox 360, or
I think the last one they did with the special sound was the Taco Bell.
Xbox One X.
The
Is
One
that
X.
the one that had the
The
bell when
Taco Bell One X with the Taco Bell thing. Yeah, that was the last one they did.
No, the One X they did the Gears 5, the one that looked like the cracked glass across.
Oh, that's
the top.
right. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a very beautiful console too.
Did it have? But it didn't have a special
Remember when
sound though.
they
Did it? It did
Horizon?
have altered sound.
I thought when it saw
Maybe
no, it may not have.
because they did the Taco Bell thing for 2 years. I won the first round out of Taco Bell that didn't have the did I win the first? Yeah, I won the One X when it first came out. I had it like 2 days before everybody else could get it, which was really cool. But it didn't have the special sound, and then they did it a year later, and a friend of mine won that one. So
it's just annoying that we don't see stuff like that anymore. It's like, give us that option. You know, some people like that, and some people are collectors. Other people just like it because it's really cool. It's
yeah, but
something
you know where they're unbeatable still though? Their controller collection. For those that collect controllers.
Oh goddamn, yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
controllers like have cool designs, but they also break really easily. Because you know what's funny? I can grab an Xbox 360 controller and it still holds up till today. I played the shit out of that. But these newer controllers, they don't last that long. They really don't. They really don't. They're really cheaply made.
Well, sometimes I
comparison.
think that's by design because it forces you to buy a
Buy
new
a new
one.
one. Yeah.
It's the idea that everybody says, well, they have light bulbs that'll never burn out, but they don't use them because they want you to have to buy new
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah, Boba, I never tried to get my hands on that Halo Series X or the.
Oh, I have that one. The Halo Infinite one. It's really cool. Doesn't have any sounds, which kind of is annoying, but
Seriously, I actually thought it had a Halo theme every time you turned it on. Seriously, that's
no,
yeah.
it's got a little chime, but it doesn't have like an actual actual song or anything.
Now,
Not
listen,
like the Gears of War Xboxes.
a Halo console has got to every time you power it up, it has to go. Oh,
Yes, yes, it does.
has
Or
to do it.
energy shield recharging.
Oh, good. No, that's just when you link your controller with it. That's what you get when
Yeah.
you do that.
I mean, when it comes to like hardware collection, you need to. No one is going to be better than wise old gamer. in that
Oh
department.
gosh, that
And
guy's
if it,
got more
it
consoles than he
does,
knows what to do with.
it
Okay,
just
don't say it 2 more times, because if you say his name 2 more times, he's like Beetlejuice. He'll show up.
No, no, he won't show up.
I mean,
No.
He's banned.
I spoke to him earlier. He has no voice. He's just got out of doing my classes. I mean,
Well, he needs to quit yelling at them students so much.
yeah.
He's
Oh
such a
man, so
angry old
Paul-
man. He's so angry.
Yeah.
Paul, now that you're in here, Ramageddon, dude, are the consumers going to make it through this?
I think they will, but it's going to be a matter of people are going to do what we used to do in the olden days, and you're going to have the same thing for 5, 6, 7, 10 years before you decide, okay, I really got to upgrade, or I really got to change. What you mentioned earlier, though, what it's going to hurt is everything's going to go up. Refrigerators have RAM in them, dishwashers have RAM in them. So my thought is that some of these companies
Ours.
need to go back and start making these home devices that aren't internet ready. They need to go back to the shit we grew up on. It's a box. It gets cold. That's all it fucking does. It's like, it washes dishes. That's all it does. It doesn't have any special programming. It's all, click, 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 boom.
Yeah, and I just feel like they're going to use this, like
They are.
Everything went up because tariffs. And then of course the prices went up, and they're not going to come back down because once they know they can gouge you for that amount, they're going to keep gouging you for that amount.
Yep.
And now
They
RAM
An
prices.
opportunity, and they took it.
Well, and they always do that though. We've had, many of our states have what they call temporary sales tax that never goes back
Yep.
down. When the gas prices shot up over $5 a gallon, and UPS did the $1 fuel surplus charge, that never got taken away. It just got blended into their pricing. So it's part of it's the fault of the public because after a while we do get comfortable, we do get used to paying the higher prices, and nobody says, but wait, all the production stuff is back to normal, all the supply chains are back to normal. Why aren't the prices going back down? Theoretically, with gas being, if you listen, depending on where you're at, if gas is as low as they say it is, theoretically prices should be going down because gas prices drive a lot of the regular prices because if it's transportation cost. But those prices go down, but our prices on our end don't go down. So yeah, as soon as then they hold a sale. It's like it's not really a sale because 6 months ago it was this cheap already.
They're screwing us over because we're the consumer, and they think you guys can handle it. And
Well,
the
consumer
problem is,
habits will. It's the consumer
not
habits, like I
right.
was saying.
It's really
Consumer
not
habits
right.
will change and adjust, and at some point, the market will adjust. But how long that will take, I don't know.
maybe a year, maybe 10 years, maybe
Yeah.
15 years. We don't know. Shit.
I mean,
We'll see where the economy goes.
The only thing you can kind of hope is that the AI bubble burst and burst relatively quickly.
AI is really screwing us over because
Yeah,
that's where it's really screwing everybody over.
because if the AI bubble bursts and all of a sudden there's not all this money to be made selling all these RAM to the AI companies, then they're going to have to revert back and go, okay, we're sorry, please buy our stuff. Oh my
Yeah.
God, you know.
I hope it does burst because honestly, AI should only be like to help make games and stuff like that. I don't think it should be trying to be made for everything, like replace people's jobs. Like they're making it such a big damn thing, and I get it. It's new. It's something
I'm
new. It's creative, cool, whatever, and it's a great
I'm
way.
sorry if I go into one of my doctor's appointments and the doc says, well, according to my AI, it's a. I mean, like, no, 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 no.
Like I mean, have you
Can
seen like
I want a second opinion from somebody who actually graduated med school? Thank you very much.
like if you talk to like people on the street, like random people, a lot of them, if you ask them a simple question, they ask AI, and it's like
Yeah.
you could just googled it way faster than asking stupid AI to actually like give you an answer.
Well, and even then, even if you use, because that's what gets a lot of people in trouble, they use Google and the first answer they see is the one they think is the real fact. It's like, no,
And
you
it's
have to
not.
learn to discern, because
You gotta look at this.
where do you think AI is getting its information? On X all the time, people, to battle you to push back on an argument you may make, they ask Rock, and then you go, okay, don't do that. That's no better than Wikipedia. And when I was working with kids and they were working on school papers, research papers, I would say don't use Wikipedia as a site. And don't cite Wikipedia as your source. And if Wikipedia has a site for the source where they got that information, go back to that source and verify that that's what it says. But why it's
Yeah,
right there in Wikipedia? Because
Actually
Wikipedia can
does.
be altered. You know.
yeah. And I saw an article where they're talking about GPU prices going up because of AI gobbling up all the RAM. Well, I don't know how true that's going to be because, as I was saying at the beginning of
Yeah,
the
I heard
show,
that.
VRAM, GDDR is different than DDR. AI is not using GDDR because they're built for two different things. A GDDR has got too high a latency for AI to make use of it.
I
It's
mean, I guess we can have stuttering AI, Bob.
Well, and I don't, there's no reason CPU prices should be going up anyway. I mean, really, but I think they're just doing what the market does. They're taking advantage of the situation.
yeah.
And I'm glad I got my new computer at the beginning of this year because I won't be upgrading in a while. Unless I get really lucky with a video card deal, I won't be upgrading that for a while. I'm glad I have all the memory I need. And if you think I'm joking about selling my memory at PAX, the old stuff I have that's still decent memory, yeah, don't, yeah, I'm not kidding. I'm walking out there. So
Hey, shout out.
first time somebody says I need 16 gig RAM, I'll be like, I got your RAM right here, baby. I got you.
Shout out to those in the chat tonight. Noof Nukem, Boba Fett Gaming. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Glad to have you. And
Boba
Thimber,
Fett. Boba
Thimber.
Fett used to talk to me. Now he doesn't talk to me anymore. I think I pissed him off somehow, some way. But
Oh,
mean-
you know,
I mean,
he's a
I do that
solitary
sometimes. I do that
individual.
sometimes.
you don't say. I could never have imagined such a thing, honestly.
I don't know what I did though. It's just all of a sudden.
I mean,
Paul's
come on
pretty
now.
nice of this guy. He can't piss.
I do a lot. It's hard for me
He's
to keep
got the-
track. I do a lot.
He's got the best initials out there. I wish I could be BFG.
Yeah.
I mean, big fucking gun. Really? That's awesome. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
my initials are from Doom. That's
Hey,
cool.
just so you know, Noop, we've never seen him play any of those guitars. I think he just uses them as like decorations behind him to make him so people think he's cool. Oh, he's a musician. No, not really. He just has guitars. Just
That's just a green screen. Nothing is.
Yeah. I should do that. I should do that and have like behind me have like running shoes and skis and boxing gloves and
I've got 6 guitars on the wall right here that you all can't see. I'm going to take a picture of them and put them on green screen.
there you go.
This is a green screen.
I know.
And I do play them.
I like your green screen hospital.
Oh, I thought you were in an
hospital sheet.
alleyway.
Seriously, I actually thought you were streaming in front of a brick wall. There.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. This is the conjugal visit room of the prison I'm being held in. They let me out for 2 hours every Wednesday to do a show with you fine folks. That's right. Can't you tell? Can't you tell? That is correction white. That's what they call that color.
That's what you need to do, Bob. You need to get some like film footage of through prison bars with prisoners walking by outside and put that up.
That's a good idea, actually.
Or just like that thing of the person on the bars in the cell, and like he has a mug and he's doing this between the bars all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, jump.
Oh, time zone differences. Where I'm at, it's tomorrow. Yeah, we know you're in the future. Yeah.
I like Aussies though.
Yeah.
For the longest time, I didn't even know BFG was in Australia. I had no idea.
Because I know he was trying to set
yeah.
up some stuff in Australia when I was part of the ambassador program, and he asked me some questions. And I think it was about hooking up with some of the Australian people out down there. Because I know a couple of others that are in Australia that were part of the program.
Well, I'm used to people in Australia sounding like they're in Australia, and he's clearly not Australian because he doesn't have the accent.
Just put
Threw me off. I was like, he's got to be over here. He's not in Australia. Can't be. But
I'm telling
Yeah, he just wanted to
American
go
in Oz. Yeah. That's right, Boba Fett. You're not in Kansas anymore. Yeah.
all right, so guys, what do we think? Developer Direct. I thought Developer Direct was going to be at the beginning of January, but then
Nope.
I could have swore I thought it was January 7th,
no,
and I was completely wrong because they've not said a date at all. So what is it?
I thought I'd
26th.
heard it was going to be around the 20th or something.
And what is it going to be? Any surprises, or are we just going to get what they've shown us?
My understanding is it was just going to be, and I don't know if this is true. I can't say it's official. That it's going to be focused on Forza and Fable, but
What about Gears of War E-Day? That's coming out this year too. That's
no,
also
but the company that's working on Forza and Fable is the only one I've heard about. But
I mean, like, I think they are going to be doing 2 games that are probably going to be released in the beginning of the year, and the big guns that are for the later during the year, especially like on the holiday season. Those probably are going to be showed on the showcase, or maybe on any sort of special events that they do, because remember, this year is Xbox 25th anniversary, so they need to do something special about it, just like we had the Power On documentary on their 20th. They need to do something different that's going to celebrate their history, as well as the games that they are going to be releasing nowadays.
yeah, but
I
Developer Direct
dropped an
seemed to be
article in,
Developer
GameSet
Direct
Live
seemed to be
game.
relatively focused. So don't expect a bunch of different games.
No.
That's why Forza and Fable would be good because they're actually from the same developer.
Oh yeah.
You introduce Forza and say here's what's coming, and we haven't seen Fable coverage in almost a year.
Well, we haven't seen much of State of K3. We haven't seen much on Elder Scrolls. I mean,
No.
Well, you're not going to see anything. You're not going to see anything at Elder Scrolls. That's how Bethesda works. You won't see anything on Elder Scrolls until much closer to launch.
What's guaranteed that you are going to be seeing this year is just Halo, Gears, Forza, and Fable. Those are the demands. Anything
Well,
else?
that
Probably going to
that
be
is what Jez Corden at Windows Central has said. He said you can bet the four pillar franchises are going to be there: Fable, Forza, Gears, and Halo.
but like
Hey, I
when it
dropped
comes
an article in
to the
the
when it
GameSet
comes to
Live
the
DM on WhatsApp.
I
but
was
when it,
actually already on that article on my
Yeah.
second screen.
And then you're also going to and the fact that they're doing this direct, it looks like within a month and a half of PAX, and I'm hoping to see some of this stuff at PAX as well. I actually have been asking around the people I talk to at Xbox, and either they don't know yet if they're going to PAX or they're being really quiet about it. So,
So, uh, Noof, State of Decay 3. Undead Labs is really good about, I think they had 30 some odd updates to State of Decay 2, and they were very regular. They did a developer stream with the community on YouTube every month. They never missed it, and they have been dark. They have gone dark for almost a solid year now since the last update to State of Decay 2 and their last live stream on their YouTube channel. So
Yep.
they're deep in development. Usually, when developers go completely dark, they're hard at work. You don't hear anything until it's time. But damn it, I want it to be time. I'm dying to
yeah.
play.
Do you
Oh,
think it comes out next year, or do you think it comes out like in 2028?
20. Well, I think it's definitely a
Coalition is
20.
helping them. The coalition is helping them because it's Unreal Engine 5, but I wonder how much though.
I'm sure they're just helping him with the engine. State of
Yeah.
Decay doesn't need any help with gameplay. Somebody else is helping him. I wanted to say, shoot, the developer. I read it a little while ago, months ago, that there's a developer that's helping Undead Labs with some part of their world
Who's
building.
heavy breathing? Jeez. And it gets quiet. Somebody woke up.
It was Fabio.
was it me? No
I
idea.
don't
Yeah,
know.
it was. I think it was Fabio.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's all right. Just I thought maybe Darth Vader was coming into the call.
Just go with that. Fuck.
I hope State of Decay 3 releases maybe next year. We'll see, but I want them to take their damn time because I'm tired of these half-baked games. And to be honest, State of Decay 2 didn't come out polished when it first came out.
They still
It
haven't
had a
fixed
lot
State of
of
Decay
damn bugs.
2.
It was great. Don't get me wrong. It was amazing.
Oh no, I
But
love State
it
of
had
Decay 2.
bugs.
But I think I rage
Uh,
quit it like
Bob,
4 times every time it would destroy my main
Bob,
hero in a glitch.
uh, Bob,
Yep.
I found here it's Obsidian. Obsidian is involved in State of Decay 3 as well.
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
I just found that as well. The coalition is currently uh, Undead Labs is currently working on State of Decay and receiving assistance from the coalition. Uh, Developer best known for their work with Unreal Engine and the Gears of War series. As far as for story and world, they are receiving help from Obsidian, which
That's
I
gonna
don't
be
know
really
where you couldn't get any better help.
Wait. For
Yeah.
story as well? Okay, interesting.
that means the game's gonna be really good because they said they wanted to focus more on story this time. Like
Yeah,
obviously
like
there's gonna be multiplayer, but they wanted to have more of a story this time.
they were talking about when somebody in your community died, your people were sad for a little while, and that was really the last. There was no lasting effect and no like visually nothing to remind you of them unless you went to your character screen and saw their tombstone there.
Oh,
They wanted to make it more.
now we're gonna have a memory wall at our camp.
They want it, yeah. They want their passing to be more persistent and remembered on the community.
the wall of death. The picture they'll have photos of everything.
They
Hey.
want more character building.
I'm down for it. I didn't.
I
The only
know. And then it'd be cool because then some of your NPCs will go over to the wall every once in a while and just sit there in quiet contemplation of their life or whatever.
the only issue I had with State of Decay 2 was the tethering. That was it.
Yeah, I
Well,
hated
so
the
you
damn.
never had like the big guy, just trap you and you're stuck halfway in and out of a rock and he pulls you and rips you in half. Yeah.
I never had that issue.
I had a couple of weird glitches where I would get stuck in the ground and he'd walk over and just grab me and just tear me in half. Well, that's the
It
end of
was
that guy.
it was really annoying with the tethering, like when you're playing with a friend or multiple
Yeah.
people.
You
Yeah.
can only get so far down the street, and it's
Yeah.
like they should have updated that game for the Series X because with
Yeah,
everybody with their SSDs now and internet's being better around, across the board for everybody, there should be no problem for. I've seen other huge open world games not tether, and why can't you fix this? Why? But I don't know. Any surprises that we think outside of the pillars that we've unofficially confirmed?
I don't know. Maybe they're gonna announce a remake of something, or they're bringing back a
Ooh.
franchise. Maybe, who knows? It is the 25th anniversary of Xbox, so they could be bringing out surprises without through the whole year. But
They're going
this
to be
has the
they're,
direct. I don't know. I don't think they will. But
they're going to be announcing the next Fusion Frenzy at long
I mean,
last.
that wouldn't be such a bad game for Game Pass.
It
Honestly,
could be.
great family game.
Okay,
That
Yeah,
could
wait,
be
hang on, hang on. I got to address chat here. So
brute
both
force.
both of that, you didn't like any of those games. You didn't like South of Midnight. You didn't like Outer Worlds 2. You did because those two are actually really good games. Now, yeah, Black Ops 7, the campaign with uh,
Hey, zombies in Black Ops 7 is choice.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
And
very nice. They
I also enjoyed Avowed, but yeah, I did say Avowed wasn't great, but it was a good game. And,
should have just released Black Ops 7 and said, "Here, this is Black Ops Zombies, also known as Black Ops 7."
what
That
and
would
they
have been
did and they did that weird thing where they worked some of the zombie stuff into the campaign, so
Yep.
because they had you on hallucinogenic drugs.
yeah. I mean,
I love how people say, "Oh,
tripping
Xbox didn't
balls.
release any big games." I'm like, you must be living under a rock, or you just have very bad taste in games. Because there's a lot of games that Microsoft Xbox released this year or last year. Sorry,
Yeah.
2025, and I'm like, they released a lot of games under their own umbrella alone, just their umbrella, not even including deals. So I don't
Don't
know.
use that
Unless
word.
if you don't like playing their games, then yeah, I guess
Yeah.
You bring
I don't
hey,
know.
you
I don't know
Yep.
what to
you
tell you.
made me think about Half-Life when you say umbrella. Don't do that. Makes me sad. Makes me very
I
sad.
no,
We need
I'm
Half
stressed
Life to
because
come back.
the two next big games that I'm looking forward to that aren't Xbox under their umbrella, but sorry, said that word again, um, is Batman and the 007 game, and they're releasing 3 days apart.
Oh, that's right, the 007 game. Yeah,
Which I don't know.
I have both of those games on pre-order for me. They're both ready to rock, but and
I'm interested
they're
in the
both at the end of
007
May.
game.
Because Batman was going to be in March. It felt like a day before PAX, and then they bumped it to May. So I have both of those games are coming together in the last week of May. It's like, oh, it'd be nice to see Fallout update on Fallout. Yes, I think they've really kind of missed the mark with the Fallout Season 2 opening up. That they should have done more with Fallout for.
Mhm. I agree. I thought they would have been more ahead of it as soon as the first
As
episode.
soon as they knew they had a hit with the first one, shit, they should have been like, they should have said, okay, let's put Oblivion, or let's put the next stuff on hold. Let's go to Fallout. Let's get that out there. Let's get something out there. You know, even if
Well,
they would do the remake that everybody's asking for, New Vegas. New
well,
Vegas would have tied into this
New
this
Vegas would be
season very
great
quickly,
with
very
quality
in
well.
a,
graphics.
in a certain way, they are doing something with Fallout because, as you can probably if you saw it on Twitter, they are doing a collab, an event on Call of Duty Black Ops 7 where you can unlock the skins from the Fallout TV
Well,
series.
no, and they're doing a lot of the tie-ins with the other games, but they're not doing anything directly with Fallout.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding about it.
Yeah.
No, you better be kidding.
I would like a
Um,
new Fallout New Vegas or either the remake of the
I'm
first
not.
one.
There's literally
So
going
so
to.
we got an updated Fallout 4, which is probably considered the weakest of the four. You know, it's like,
Yep.
So
okay, let's go
speaking of
there.
you you brought it up. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how shitty Xbox is being with Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition. If you already own Fallout 4, guess what? You still have to buy it again to get the updates that you get with Anniversary Edition. I think
Yep.
that's pretty shitty.
No, you
Yeah, it
can
should be
buy
free in Game Pass.
you can buy the upgrades, just upgrades that allows you to have the creative, the mod collection.
Yeah, but that's bullshit. It's under the Xbox banner. It should be
Yeah.
available.
You
in
can't
Game
even
Pass.
play it in Game Pass.
No,
Yeah, which
because
is really weird. Which is really
no,
weird actually,
because
to think
no,
about it.
because here's the thing.
Cash
They
grab.
did they did the same thing with Skyrim. The game is on Game Pass.
But
That's all their obligation. But if
but
extra, you have to pay. It's just
but
like having the base game
Well,
and buying the premium edition of it.
but
It's like
there's a difference though. There's a difference. There's a difference.
I feel like
When-
Todd
when
Howard
they-
re-
when they-
I
when they
feel like
did- when-
Todd Howard worked at Sony at one point because
When,
that
when,
sounds like
no,
a
not
Sony
that.
thing.
When they did the update to
No.
Skyrim and the re-releases of Skyrim, they were not yet owned by Xbox.
yeah, but they still
There's no
made
yeah,
you-
but now they're under Xbox's.
No,
sorry,
there is-
they're under Xbox's. You know the U word to save Bob some stress here.
No.
Oh, let's call it the weather blocking structure.
Oh,
like they're doing the same strategy that they did with the Skyrim Anniversary Edition. There was the game, there was the Anniversary Edition, and there was the Anniversary Edition upgrades that made you have the mods. That's it. With Fallout, it's the same damn thing.
what they could have done with the Fallout thing is they should have offered like the Elder for all the other things that those of us who already own the title, $30 to get the upgrades.
But you have that. You have that.
What
Just-
for the new for Fallout 4? I didn't see that. I only saw the for the full price for the whole thing.
No, there's the upgrades.
I'm gonna go look for it and
Right
see.
here, there's just the upgrades. It's not just the game. You
Game
go to-
Pass Ultimate Games, the Ultimate version is just an upgrade. You don't have
There
to
we
buy the
go.
base game,
All-
but
Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition upgrades. And by the way, there's also the Fallout 4 Creations Bundle, which that is the cheapest one, which gives you the mods. That's what you're looking for. If you have all the DLC and the base game of Fallout 4, you can just buy the Creations Bundle and that's it. You don't have to buy anything else.
And how much is that?
It's on my currency, my friend. But I think it's $40.
Ugh.
Let me see here.
what is that US 40?
What do you mean? What do you mean? I said $30 US. Let me see here then. Let me see. Come on.
Mm.
Let me check this real quickly.
Hold for us to check our records.
You know
Creation.
what?
Bundle.
You want to know what I want? I want to see as a surprise that they
You want a
actually.
cookie?
No,
Or
no,
apple?
I got it. I got it here. I got it here. The Creations
Okay, go ahead.
Bundle, which if you have the base game and all the DLC for Fallout 4, and you just want all the mods that come with the Anniversary Edition, the Creations Bundle it's available for $19.99 and $16.99 with the Game Pass discounts. That's it. I got
Okay,
it.
that's not too bad.
I got it for you.
That's reasonable, I guess.
You guys go
No,
and
I'm looking at the.
look for
$16.99 right now.
Look for Fallout 4 Creations Bundle. and that's what you're looking for. Of course, if you
Personally, you know what? You know what? One thing I would like as a surprise is that Phil talks about what games are going to actually be released into Game Pass from the backlog from Activision, Blizzard, and King, because they still have not. There's a lot of games that have not been dumped into Game Pass yet, and I mean a lot, and they have not addressed that at all.
they won't.
They've kept us in the damn dark.
Oh. I'm really thinking. I think I'm gonna go back and play Starfield some more.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have
I
a
was
video
seeing-
card that'll run all the Star Wars add-ons. Yeah, no.
By the way, tomorrow there's going to be an event called New Game Plus or something like that, which there's going to be some news of Avowed and apparently Starfield as well. So I imagine they're going to be maybe announcing that Starfield's going to be having the PlayStation 5 ports there.
Yeah, I love how they fixed the game for PlayStation release. Yeah, let's make it better now.
I mean, the main problem with Starfield is that people complained of a Bethesda game for being a Bethesda game, honestly. In my opinion, it comes down to that. Because Starfield has literally the same janky ass shit that Skyrim has, the Oblivion Remaster has, that Fallout 4 has, and on those games, everything was fine. But with Starfield, for some goddamn reason, that's not acceptable.
It's supposed to
Because
have jank.
Starfield was the first one to be exclusive to one platform, and so it got bashed for it.
I mean, my main issue with Starfield, honestly, is because I much prefer
It has
to
the
play
Xbox
RPG.
tag. Xbox,
Like-
tags. Yeah.
Like, my main issue with Starfield, even though I really enjoy the game, it is basically just because I much prefer to spend time playing a medieval fantasy RPG like Oblivion and Skyrim than a sci-fi RPG.
Really?
Yes, I prefer.
So I mean, yes, okay.
I grew up.
This is
with,
like,
I grew up with Dungeons and Dragons, my friend.
yeah,
I-
but you also grew up with Star Wars, Star
Yeah.
Trek, Battlestar Galactica. We all
Here's a-
grew up with this shit.
Here's the
And
thing. Here's the
Who
thing.
doesn't want to go venture through space like all of them guys did?
Here's the thing. But here's the thing. While there was Star Wars and Lord of the Rings, I love much more Lord of the Rings.
It's sacrilegious right there, dude. I don't
No,
know if
it
I can.
Lord of the Rings is good, but Star Wars is better.
No, it isn't. I don't give a damn what you guys think. It isn't.
I like both for what they are. There is no better for me. They're just
Like
different.
Star Wars, I love Star Wars. I love Star Wars, but I much prefer Lord of the Rings just because of all the messages. Well,
Yeah, but you probably think episode 1 is good, so whatever.
I mean, the Hobbit movies were not that good. I hated those
I
ones.
liked them.
well, I'm not talking about the Hobbit. I'm talking about Lord of the Rings. That's different.
Yeah.
Boba, that's got to be the service I'm using because I got fiber.
I mean, for
That's-
fuck's sake, I'm literally rereading the Silmarillion, and that's a bitch read. God
I don't
damn.
know why you're reading
yeah.
that. That's an
This-
index. That's not a real book. That's an index of facts, figures, and dates.
It's a Bible. It's the Bible of Middle Earth.
It's actually a compendium. Would be the proper word, but yeah.
It has the entire mythology of the thing. It is
So,
really.
so now that we've opened this black hole of movie franchises, I just finished the Avatar trilogy and I was thoroughly happy. I was very happy with it.
Oh, boy.
I've got to put it in my top 10 franchises that I've ever seen.
I only ever watched the first one. I enjoyed it for what it was, but I really had, by the time the second one came out and now the third one, I really have no interest anymore.
Yeah, I'm with
I
Paul.
watched the second one in theaters, and I was like lost because he did a damn such a big gap between the first one and the second one. I'm like, I don't understand. I mean, I get it. You're very creative, I guess, but you're not Kojima. Like, don't do this where you sit there and you put a big ass gap between your first project and your second project because not everybody's going to want to pull up their phone and do research on. Oh, well, I can't remember what the movie was about because it's so damn long.
I
Like,
mean, let
trust
me
me, the
guess.
first Avatar movie was really really good. But the
Yes.
second one just lost me because I'm like, it's been so damn long. I'm like,
Yep. Yeah, and I saw the first one in 3D. I
what?
got it when the,
Yeah.
when they first really did the 3D thing really well, and I remember I was just my jaw hit the floor
I
on
mean,
a couple of those sequences.
I mean, in terms of technology, it was just completely amazing. But in terms of story-wise, it was good and entertaining. But when you come to think of it, it is Pocahontas like over again.
Well, yeah, the even back when it
No,
first released, I said it's basically a retelling of
you did
what we
not
did.
just compare Jake Sully to fucking Pocahontas. No,
I
you
can
did
tell Bob
not.
is pissed at you because you just heard really.
Yeah.
I mean, a guy that his life was practically over, injured in combat, in a wheelchair, gets a second
Pair of
chance
legs.
at a normal life, and I don't even want to. No,
Oh,
I can go.
normal. He became a Navy. What the fuck you're talking about normal? He became a blue alien.
Maybe he liked that blue alien dong. You know, it's a, you know.
And those blue chicks were hot. I don't care what anybody says.
It's just like human cloning.
Bob, let me ask you something. Were you like before when you were with your big long hair? Were you trying to have that navy hair to connect to something else as well?
Nah. When I had that long hairy avatar, well, no, the first Avatar was out. I don't know, maybe,
You're giving them
but
ideas,
yeah,
Fabio.
yeah,
Them ideas
we're
he'll
we're
throw
getting
out.
off the rails here, folks.
I'm just,
We're
I'm
gonna
just,
go ahead. We're
I'm
gonna
just,
wrap it for the night.
I'm
We're
just
gonna wrap it.
imagining. I'm just imagining, Bob. I'm gonna stick this right up your butts.
Oh
Oh.
my God! Yeah, we're gonna wrap it for tonight, everybody. Drawn TJ, let everybody know where they can find you at.
You can find me here at Game Set Live on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. PST, or you can find me also on sometimes on Crazy Louie's podcast in the morning whenever I have free time on that. But
Nice.
otherwise, you can find me on X at DrawnTJ450. You can find me on Xbox at DrawnTJ. And yeah, everybody hit the like button and please subscribe.
Thank you, Thember, for reminding me. Rest in peace, Vince Zampella.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Didn't someone
Yeah.
else die? Was it the marketing guy for Xbox?
I don't know. If he did,
What?
I
It
didn't
was
hear about
recent.
it.
Probably you are confusing with the death of the co-creator of Call of Duty that died in a car
No,
accident
mm-mm.
this year. No, it wasn't.
But yeah,
No,
for those
it
that
was.
didn't know, Vince Zampella, yeah, he was the head of the studios that did Titanfall and Call of Duty.
Albert Pinillo.
Yeah,
Albert Pinillo.
yeah,
Yeah,
Pinella.
he died, and then Vince Appella died. So they both have died.
Yeah,
That
well,
sucks.
it goes to show you, you got to take advantage of the time you have because you don't know when
Yep.
your ticket's going to get pulled.
Yep.
Fabio, where can everybody find you at?
The Game Set Live podcast. You can find me sometimes on the Wasted with Wise podcast as well. You can find me on the XPN Network YouTube channel, whenever the fuck we decide to do something else again. And you can find me on Twitter as FBLMarine97 and on Xbox as Buffon Lizard 8. Thank you very much.
Cerebral Paul for stopping in after the start. Sir, where can everybody find you at?
I didn't get an alert for the link until like after, and then I looked and said, oh, he sent a link, so I could jump in. Okay, so I'll know next time to look sooner. You can find me on X at Cerebral Paul One, Twitch and YouTube at Cerebral Paul, and of course you can find me Fridays Way Stupid Wise, and I'm also a writer and editor and contributor for lordsofgaming.net, and that's about it.
Yeah, Boba Fett. Traditional Xbox marketing has been dead for a while, but they rule Twitter, man.
Yeah.
Xbox is on Twitter non-stop, and congratulating all these other developers, all these other platforms, and if you want to know what they're doing, just keep your eyes on Twitter. They seem to think that's the only place they can market. It's ridiculous. Hey, this is KY Bob. You can find me on all social platforms. You can find me this show streaming on Kick, Twitter, X, now YouTube, KY Bob YouTube channel, Game Set Live, trying to wrangle these misfits and handle the shenanigans every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tonight we got it started a little late. Wasn't sure who was going to show. Don't know what's going on with Bushido at the current time. Yeah. All right. As I leave every show, I just want everybody to get outside, touch some grass, hug somebody you love, but remember to keep your sanity and game on, baby. We will see you all next week.